Hey, welcome back to another tutorial. It is Sarah Michaels here. This is a Style It Yourself Wix website design tutorial. So welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to sync your calendar to your Google Calendar so that it'll like automatically fill things in, and it'll also ensure that you don't have anything that happens like with double bookings. So if you are a coach, if you're a consultant, if you're a service provider, or if you're someone who offers these types of services through bookings, whether that's one-on-one consultations, whether these are appointments, so like if you're a hairstylist, you have a nail salon, anything like that, and you're utilizing the bookings app, this is a really great way to ensure that your Google Calendar syncs to your bookings, okay? And this is one of the reasons that I chose Wix to recommend it, by the way, to pretty much anyone who is a solopreneur or an online business owner or a brick and mortar business owner that takes appointments or does anything like that. Wix is such a powerful platform because not only is it a drag and drop editing platform, but with Wix Ascend, you really get all of this back end kind of customer management that normally you would have to go out and have to purchase separately. And so, like, duct taping your business together, the back end of your business with all these different apps, you can now access them all right through your Wix dashboard on your Wix site through Ascend. So it's pretty cool. So what you're going to want to do, and I do recommend doing this from a laptop, a desktop, an iMac, whatever it is that you're on, it's just a little bit easier than trying to pull this up and do it on your phone. So, and by the way, I do want to make sure that you have downloaded the Wix app to your phone, because once you have this part set up right here, you'll be able to go in and manage your bookings. You can manage the back end. You can manage your hours, anything like that. I recommend going in and setting your hours weekly right here on the app. So do make sure that you go ahead and download this Wix app. And then what you're going to want to do is open up your Wix dashboard. So again, if you're on the site editor, if you click on settings and then my dashboard, that'll bring you up to this page. Now, what you want to do is underneath of this main menu here on the left-hand side, you'll notice that there's a section called Booking Calendar. And then there's going to be a section called Staff. Bring up the staff option here. And just a little precursor to this, if you're following through inside of the Style It Yourself course, I do recommend setting up a Gmail, whether that is a business Gmail that you're using for work, or whether you're going in and you are purchasing a Gmail through G Suite that's connected to your domain. So for example, if you're going to purchase a mailbox, you can do that right here inside your back office. And with that mailbox, once you have your domain connected, you're able to get a professional looking email. So if you are doing that for your business, I do recommend you go back and do that first, because you're going to want to have whatever your business Gmail is. And you can use a business Gmail like a personal Gmail. Okay, so the difference is our main one here, we just have like a personal Gmail. That's loft30a@gmail.com. That's the contact information for my agency. The difference between this and a professional email is like our professional email is info@theloft30a.com. So notice it doesn't say Gmail anywhere in that, but yet it still links to G Suite, which is the business version of Gmail. So whatever email address you want linked to your business, you want to make sure that you've done that step first. And I do have the tutorials in there. Okay. So once you've done that, then you can go to this section. So what you'll do is you'll go in here and click on edit, and you'll put in whatever email address is going to be linked to that particular staff member. Your staff can come in here and go ahead and adjust their hours. So that's located inside of here. So let's go back here. Okay, we'll go to staff hours. And then on the bottom, what it's going to say is there's going to say send request. Okay, so this will allow you to be able to sync the Gmail calendar as long as you have the Gmail app and the Gmail calendar on your phone. So as long as you've signed into whatever Gmail account is listed right here on your device, okay, so then you can see that this is going to work. So what I did was I clicked on resend request, and then, oops, we're going to go to resend request. It's going to send a two-way sync with Google Calendar. Okay, so it's going to go keep both Wix bookings and your primary calendar up to date, no double bookings, and your personal events will remain private and appear as busy. So this is kind of cool. So the reason that syncing is so awesome is because you won't have to go in and be like, oh, I've got this coming or this coming, it's just kind of nice. So let's go ahead and click on send sync request. Okay. And I'm going to give it a second here to load. All right, here we go. So now what you can see is I've got this email. Okay, so I just opened up the email that it sent. I did have to go in. So it was underneath of the promotions tab. So it didn't come into my main inbox. It went to the promotions tab. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and you can see that it came in right here. So make sure that you've checked this. So you can see it's like, hi, Loft 30A, sync your Wix bookings. Okay, we're going to click on that. All right. So it's saying that it wants to sync, and now it's asking me to click this link. So we're going to go ahead and click here. Okay, so now it's bringing up the syncing page. Now, I'm going to have to go back and sync it to my own personal calendar here because I just put our business Gmail in. I just didn't want to share my personal email in here. Okay, so now it's going to say, okay, choose a calendar that you want to sync to. So obviously, I went ahead and did that, and then it's saying, all right, Wix Bookings wants to access your Google account. Make sure that you trust Wix Bookings. Yes, so we're going to click allow. So we clicked on allow. Now it's going to bring me to the next screen. All right, and then it says here, Google security alert is like, hey, you just let this app use it. Is that fine? So obviously it's fine. So that just means that it's working. I'm going to give it a second to load. It takes my internet a little bit of time to load. So while we're talking about that, I want to let you know that if you have stumbled across this video somehow randomly online, I have been a website designer for over 10 years now, and I have specialized specifically in designing websites that are lead generation websites, meaning they convert people into leads, they convert people into sales. And Wix is the platform. After designing on all the major platforms, it's still loading. I'm so sorry. Wix is the one that I ended up going with. Yay. So what I did was I created a DIY website design course. Initially, it was only available to my private clients that had gone through, and spent thousands of dollars having me design their website. But now I've made it to the public so that anyone who wants to design a website on Wix, you can get access to the course. I do offer a trial, and I do also offer payment plans. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can activate the trial, and I'll put the links down below. You can check that out. Okay, so here we go. Great. Your Google Calendar is now synced with Wix Bookings. That's awesome. Hip, hip, hooray. So let's go ahead and refresh this page. And let's just go ahead and make sure that it should say connected or something underneath of my little account here once that's done. Let's give it a second. And then what I want to show you, okay, yep, calendar synced. Perfect. So if you ever want to unsync the calendar for any reason, you can click on unsync. Maybe that employee doesn't work there anymore. You want to sync it to a different Gmail. Now what I can do, where's my Google Calendar? Now what I can do is go into my calendar, and I can add events right here from my phone. So if you have Google Calendar on your phone, download that onto your phone, whatever calendar is synced to this. And not only is it going to show you when you have meetings coming up. So when someone books, what I do is I actually set an alert in my phone. So it'll be like, ding, and it'll remind me like, hey, it'll remind me 24 hours in advance, and then it'll remind me 1 hour in advance. So that way I'm never missing anything. So that's how you can sync your Google Calendar to your bookings on your Wix website. I hope this was helpful. Again, I will go ahead and put some links down below. So whether you're interested in the course, the other thing I offer is called What the Tech. That is where I'm sharing like all of the other tech and setup stuff, not related to a website, but maybe like social media, funnels, email lists, all that kind of stuff. So regardless of what you're looking for, maybe I can help you build your business online. I'll put the links down below. Thanks so much for watching. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.